Brian, leadoff position.
What's up, Jacque?
Let's do it.
How you doing?
Good.
You've been preaching, pleading, talking about defensive activity, getting in passing lanes, forcing turnovers. Understanding that was a very shorthanded team that you played. What did you think of the defensive activity tonight in terms of turning them over and responding to what you had asked them to do?
Yeah, just give our guys credit for continuing to work at it. This is something new, getting our guys in different positions on the floor and taking, calculated risk at certain times throughout the course of the game and possessions. And tonight we got rewarded for it, whether the amount of deflections we had. I think they had 17 turnovers. And so that just fuels your ability to get out in transition. And also it covers up some of those possessions where they score the basketball. And so shot margin all across the board, those things matter. And we'll continue to educate our group of how important it is, try to put them in positions to find success while also being sound enough to get stops on a nightly basis.
And kind of going off of that, I think you guys had forced 11 turnovers in the first half. Was that aggressiveness early on something that you were pleased with, just setting the tone early with guys forcing turnovers and just kind of sending a message from the jump that they want to be aggressive?
Yeah, it was important for us to start well, I thought, just to, games like these when you have guys missing on the opposing team, especially, their high-level guys missing, easy to come into this game, not have the right focus and mindset. I thought our guys were pretty much locked in at the beginning of the game. The start of it got us in a good position, and we were playing from in front the entire game because of that.
So I know you've only had him for 6 games this year, but I'm curious what your thoughts are on Nick's offensive development, because 3 different times tonight I think he used the threat of his pass to create a shot for himself.
Yeah, John, I think he's growing in that area. So he has the ability, and we've encouraged him to get a rebound and bust out dribble. So that's the first piece of that. Definitely saw it versus Atlanta. Saw it a few times tonight. Just because he can create a mismatch in transition, he has the ability to go all the way to the rim. We saw that the other night. And then the defense is, compressed, and so he can play DHO game. He has the ability now to keep some of those, get to the rim. We started doing that a little bit last year with him, putting him in the corner and also playing out of the corners a little bit. So, he made a 15-footer the other night. Not sure we're there yet. He's talking about making threes. Not sure we're there yet. But he does have the ability to get on top of the rim and be a vertical threat for us. And we'll continue to put the ball in his hands. We think it's an advantage for us, and he's comfortable doing it.
Spencer Dinwiddie with another double-double.
Yeah.
What are you seeing from him in terms of what he's seeing in kind of being the ball distributor?
Yeah, it's, we had talked about Spencer finding his niche with the group, and, we're still not whole yet, so we're going to have to get to a different place once we are whole. Right now, he's taking advantage of really commanding the basketball, getting us in our spots, calling the right plays, seeing who's touched the ball, who hasn't touched the ball, a lot of things that you need to do responsibility-wise as a point guard. He's got a great feel for doing that. He's making shots for us. You see he can get to the rim for us, and he can get downhill. So those things are premium for us.
And I guess kind of to that point, you may have touched on it a bit already, but just like how valuable is it to have someone like him, given how many injuries you guys have had to your backcourt?
Yeah, you just think about it. We're missing, 27 points from Cam Thomas. We're missing almost a triple-double from Ben. We're missing the gritty and competitiveness of having another guard in Dennis. So we've leaned on Spencer. And you give Trent Watford some love for being our backup point guard. And that's how important Spencer is for us, his ability to play with either unit, play on the ball, off the ball, make big plays for us. Very valuable.
Coach, Noah and Derek getting their first official minutes tonight. Just what's it been like to see their progress up to this point?
Yeah, it's been great. Just, we've done a really good job. I give credit to our development staff and also our guys in Long Island of keeping us really engaged with their games, their progress, how they've been picking up schemes. So for Noah to get his first rebound tonight, Derek to get his first block, first point tonight, to be able to celebrate with them, the beginning of their careers, a lot of growth to be had from them, but they're putting in the work.
Okay, thank you. Oh, Charlie.
Charlie?
Quick follow-up.
pretty big response for them as they came into the game. The crowd was cheering them on. Were you surprised by that?
Awesome. Just they're part of us, and for them to get their first minutes, official minutes, see their jersey in the jersey, run up and down the floor. It's a little bit of a glimpse into the future, which is good. All right, guys.